And so today I want to talk about stigmas and labels, and that's really important. Let's get into it real quick. The label that I want to talk about is this. Foster kid. You have a label, foster kid, okay? So when you think of foster kid, what do you think of? I know for me, growing up in the foster care system, these are the things like maybe troubled kid, or a delinquent, or like I was slow, or I was angry, an outcast. I was an orphan. There's just all kinds of stuff that when you say, hi, my name is so-and-so and I'm a foster kid, these are some of the things that pops up in most people's head when you introduce yourself that way. They think, problem. You got a problem, okay? And then for kid, a kid is an infant, is a baby. A kid could be an adolescent. A kid could be irresponsible. For the sake of time and for this video, I'm trying to really get this point across. But my point is that when you call yourself a foster kid, this is really the stigma that goes along with this label, okay? So I want to challenge you today to look at this differently, okay? Look at it from a different side. Now, realistically, to be fostered or being fostered is actually a situation. It's a situation that you're in, okay? Foster is not who you are as a person. Foster is you're being in a situation. You are being cared for at the time by someone that's not a blood relative, okay? So that's or you're being cared for by the state in which you live in, okay? This is a situation. They're helping you through a situation. So you are not your situation. But when you call yourself a foster kid, you're saying that you are your situation, and you're saying that you line up with all these stigmas that go along with being a foster kid, okay? And if you're in transition, and you're cruising the ages of in your teens or preteens or whatever like that, you're not an infant. You're not a baby. You're not an adolescent. You're some, you got some things to work out, but for the most part, you're not irresponsible. You know better. Okay? You know the difference between right and wrong. Okay? So what you're doing is, when you call yourself a kid, you're not living up to your responsibilities as a young adult or a young person. When you call yourself a kid, I'm just a kid, I don't know any better, you're actually giving yourself an excuse to be some of these things over here. So I just want to challenge you today to look at this, and don't call yourself a foster kid going into 2018. You are a young person in foster care at the moment. This is going to be your situation forever, okay? You're not going to be even young forever, okay? So look at yourself in a different light. Look at yourself in a different light. Get rid of these labels. get rid of these, which will get rid of the stigmas. It'll help you see yourself in a whole different light. Okay? So 2018, break down these labels, get rid of them, start calling yourself something different. Don't call yourself this. Don't wait until you're older in your 30s to finally say, hey, I'm not a foster kid anymore. So that's all I got. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it was helpful to you. All right? We'll see you next time.